Erie, where we do have some significant lake effect snow, but elsewhere things are fairly quiet. Temperatures on the cooler side, but if we were to see any delays at the airports, Chicago could see some minor delays, although Detroit with that lake effect snow will see more delays, but up and down the East Coast we're looking good. Orlando maybe some minor delays just because of some spotty showers and thunderstorms. Again, the roadways in and around the Cleveland area from Cleveland up to Buffalo, we could see some very slow goings on the roads because of about 4 to 5 feet of snow in the forecast over the course of the next several days. Saturday, we're still looking for that feet of snow up across the Great Lakes, but elsewhere it looks good. Sun and clouds out in the southwest, temperatures in the 60s. We're looking good at the airports tomorrow, again, except in Detroit. St. Louis could see some spotty snow showers too. On the roads, we're looking okay, except for in and around St. Louis, up into Cleveland, into Buffalo. And then on Sunday, if that's a big travel day for you, we are looking for cooler temperatures, still to snow in the Great Lakes, but for the most part, things are looking much better than they were on Wednesday, guys.
All right, that's some good news. Thanks, Dylan.
Erie, where we do have some significant lake effect snow, but elsewhere things are fairly quiet. Temperatures on the cooler side, but if we were to see any delays at the airports, Chicago could see some minor delays, although Detroit with that lake effect snow will see more delays, but up and down the East Coast we're looking good. Orlando maybe some minor delays just because of some spotty showers and thunderstorms. Again, the roadways in and around the Cleveland area from Cleveland up to Buffalo, we could see some very slow goings on the roads because of about 4 to 5 feet of snow in the forecast over the course of the next several days. Saturday, we're still looking for that feet of snow up across the Great Lakes, but elsewhere it looks good. Sun and clouds out in the southwest, temperatures in the 60s. We're looking good at the airports tomorrow, again, except in Detroit. St. Louis could see some spotty snow showers too. On the roads, we're looking okay, except for in and around St. Louis, up into Cleveland, into Buffalo. And then on Sunday, if that's a big travel day for you, we are looking for cooler temperatures, still to snow in the Great Lakes, but for the most part, things are looking much better than they were on Wednesday, guys.
All right, that's some good news. Thanks, Dylan.
Erie, where we do have some significant lake effect snow, but elsewhere things are fairly quiet. Temperatures on the cooler side, but if we were to see any delays at the airports, Chicago could see some minor delays, although Detroit with that lake effect snow will see more delays, but up and down the East Coast we're looking good. Orlando maybe some minor delays just because of some spotty showers and thunderstorms. Again, the roadways in and around the Cleveland area from Cleveland up to Buffalo, we could see some very slow goings on the roads because of about 4 to 5 feet of snow in the forecast over the course of the next several days. Saturday, we're still looking for that feet of snow up across the Great Lakes, but elsewhere it looks good. Sun and clouds out in the southwest, temperatures in the 60s. We're looking good at the airports tomorrow. And that's your latest forecast.
Dylan, thank you very much. Coming up next right here, Green Bay Packers fans who are playing the long game to
football. Next on The Boost, the young quarterback who's sharing the spotlight and the rewards of superstardom after these messages.
Your parents have given you some amazing gifts, but what about the inherited ones? Celebrate them with Ancestry DNA, the simple test that shows your deep family roots from your mom's side and your dad's side, with some serious detail. Trace the journeys and history that shaped who you are today, and see the traits they passed down. Your connections to the past are all waiting. See just how gifted you are for only $39.
Chex Party Mix. Mix up delicious holiday memories with
Snoopy, Charlie Brown,
and the rest of the gang. Sharing that holiday feeling with Chex never gets old.
Gridiron glory is being used for good. We've watched his name, image, and likeness, what they call NIL, has given college athletes the chance to earn millions off endorsement deals.
And while many are cashing in, one athlete at the University of Notre Dame is reminding all of us it can often be better to give than to receive. He sat down with our own Morgan Chesky, who joins us now. Morgan, good morning.
Yeah, guys, good morning. And ever since NIL money arrived in college athletics, controversy is very often followed as Guys, send it back to you.
Way to help celebrate the season of giving. Morgan, thanks for sharing his story. I love that.
And I love that he learned it from his family, too. That's a great lesson to pass along. All right, coming up, we're going to take you inside the rehab center where orphaned bear cubs are getting a second.
Packed lineup for you filled with touching Celebrity Turkey Day moments after your local news.
Pumbaa, name 3 things that make life worth living.
Food, football, and dogs.
Aw, good thing that's what we're celebrating all weekend, buddy.
Disney Disney's Mufasa the Lion King, only in theaters December 20th.
Now with more of our special series Inside the Game, taking you behind the scenes of the NFL.
You know that old saying, good things come to those who wait? Well, it is certainly true for Green Bay Packers fans who are on the team's famed season ticket waiting list.
And this isn't just any old list. It can take decades to get tickets, but once you're in for life.
Yeah, that is quite the wait. NBC's Liz Croyd spent the day at Lambeau Field. Liz, good morning.
Hey guys, good morning to you. Yeah, the Packers list is truly legendary. It is so long that...
How's everybody doing post-Thanksgiving? These guys are for real. There is nobody messing around, huh? None of that tryptophan sleeping.
Oh, no, it's a big crowd this morning.
We were talking about cuteness, and we've got an overload of it this morning with some baby bears as well.
Over here on the plaza. Oh, my goodness.
What is your baby bear's name? Who's the baby bear?
Baron.
Bear, you're not kidding around.
Oh my gosh.
Do you have any words? No, you're silent today. I don't blame you, brother. We're so glad you're here from Tennessee. We're glad to have a little baby bear in the house.
We've got a bear and pug theme this morning.
Get one of those onesies, too. It's so cozy. All right, then coming up on Today Bestsellers, our Shop Today team combed through the Black Friday deals from Amazon to financials.
Plus, it's the grand finale to our Thanksgiving series celebrating the stories of cancer survivors with some of the amazing kids from St. Jude now paying it forward.
Coming up ahead in our third hour, Al's conversation with another check of the weather with Dylan. The rain passed by with the parade, but now a little bit of Christmas.
I know, a little bit of sprinkling happening right now, right? But it's festive. We'll call it festive. We do have some colder temperatures working there. Let's look at the weather across the country. Now here's a peek out your window. It's 7 p.m. on NBC and Peacock.
18 degrees. Okay, bundle up
thanks.
out there if you're going out there. Well, yesterday was not just Thanksgiving, of course. It was also the 23rd annual National Dog Show. And we have the top dog joining us this morning.
Yeah, David Fry is the host. Congratulations for being here. I mean, what does it feel like to have this incredible achievement on Thanksgiving with everyone watching? Vito, I can tell, is excited, right?
He's very excited.
That really stood out.
Well, they always have to be a great specimen of their breed, but he's got this whole personality to him. He owns the ground he stands over. He's got the perfect pug mug, as we call it. And he's got the great attitude, too. And a pug is supposed to be in multum parvo, means a lot of dog in a small space. And he's got all those things going for him, in addition to being a great showman as well.
Could you tell him right away he was the leader of the pack?
Oh yeah, he stood out right away. But I mean, it's 7 great dogs in there at the end, and we all had a great time watching and picking our winners, and we all picked different winners. So
who was yours?
I was on the pug from the beginning.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Michael, how do you prepare for this? I mean, it's such a big event. What do you do to prepare Vito for this?
Well, you're always trying to keep them in good condition. Hence, again, the nutrition and everything. That's why we feed ProPlan. And we're always brushing him and taking care of him well. And he gets lots of exercise, gets on a trotter. He works out. Yeah.
Michael is one of our greatest professional handlers. He also went best in show in 2008 with a pointer, which is a much different breed than the pug. So he's got it all. His wife, Michelle, has gone best in show at our show a few times, and we love having them in the sport.
Family affair.
Great people.
Well, Vito, nice to meet you. We need to get him inside or get him a coat. It's a little chilly.
He likes the cold.
Thank you so much for stopping by. I will say the dog show, just like in so many folks' households, is such a tradition every year.
It is, and I want everybody to remember the real best in show dog is the one that's sitting next to you on the couch.
I agree. I've got my little Bosco. I'm always rooting for the miniature schnauzer.
That a girl.
Thanks, guys.
Called the alma mater packer. That's good.
All right, Emily Aketa brings us up next inside the Wildlife Rehab Facility on NBC.
Ongoing series today in the wild. We have rare access inside a bear rehabilitation facility that is caring for the youngest of patients.
Bear sightings are on the rise, especially as they prepare for hibernation. But as our wilderness guide, Emily Aketa, will show us, the interaction is likely
today. Good morning. Welcome to this third hour of Today. I am Craig. This is Dylan. This is Chanel.
Good morning.
Al Roker has now decided to not just take off holidays, day after holidays, pre-tapes, post-tapes.
All the day, unless Oprah comes to your backyard.
Right.
Then
you'll show up.
Then maybe I'll go outside.
Al's not here, but thank you. Thank you for joining us on this Black Friday.
Yeah.
We hope you had a great Thanksgiving.
Hopefully you had a great day. And see, here's the thing. He gave me the crown today.
I see
Because
this.
normally Al is air traffic control.
Go.
I have like my notes and everything. I'm
what
ready.
are we going to talk about?
Okay, so here's the first question.
Tell us.
Okay, so when people come over your house for Thanksgiving, do you give them to-go containers or can people take things to go? There are some people, in my house included sometimes, where people have come with containers. And they know we make things
with containers.
Yeah.
Because I don't like to give away my containers. Like, my containers are prized possessions.
If it actually never, that is the, that's never, on brand. No, I never saw that coming.
Well, it's very hard when you have the base that actually matches with the correct lid.
That's not even what the conversation is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about, like, I don't know, giving away food. Dylan doesn't want to give you her Tupperware.
No, I'll give you the food.
You're not taking my container.
Just bring your own containers.
This is according to Southern Living?
Yes. So here's the thing. According to Southern Living, leftovers should generally be left behind. You're not supposed to ask them if you can take some food.
No, listen. In my house,
and you're Mr. Southern Living.
In South Carolina, we had 4 books in the house. The King James Version, in that order of importance. I'm disagreeing with Southern Living.
You're disagreeing.
Yeah, but no. I think you don't ask for it, but I'm assuming in your house it's given to people.
Yeah.
Like, here, take this.
Because it's going to go to waste. It's going to go to waste.
Yeah.
Take the food.
So we all
don't take all of it, because I do like the sandwich.
Well, so that's the thing. Like, because I'm always nice about it, but then sometimes it's like,
yeah, you just don't.
Yeah, don't take all the mac and cheese. Yeah.
Okay, so we say
Tupperware.
Bring your own Tupperware.
And then you can have some mac and cheese. Okay.
I think everybody agrees with me about the Tupperware.
Yeah,
they are like prized possessions.
And then you don't get it back.
You have nice Tupperware, too.
That's true.
No, I just have the old takeout containers, but the lid matches the base.
I was trying to help you.
So here's a question for you. So we've teamed up with our friends. Do you guys remember this at Parents for their parental guidance series, exploring scenarios that don't really have clear answers. And so if they don't have clear answers, who do they go to? Us.
There's kids.
Well, there's a lot of kids. There's not a lot of space, you know, in a New York City apartment. Like, stuff just piles up. But I do tell everybody, I'm like, here's what they're totally into this year. Like, just go that route.
I think less is more. I think, you know, especially in the beginning, like, let's say their first Christmas or first holiday, you're tempted to go buy all these little doodads, but then you recognize that they're just opening things.
Correct.
They say thank you for the first few, and it just becomes too much stuff.
All they want to see are the wrapped boxes.
So they're not
even paying attention to what's in it.
I think for everybody's finances and everybody's just all the things, I think less is more.
The mantra,
just keep it even.
In our house, and the kids, like, they roll their eyes now when I say it, because I say it so often. If everything is special, nothing is special. If everything is special,
you say that
nothing is special.
That's true.
It is.
Yeah, so there you go. Less is more. Okay, so let's weigh in on one more.
All right.
Should you put a limit on kids' holiday gifts from relatives?
Man, I wish you could.
I agree.
Well,
you tried that years ago.
But then I remember my grandmother would show up with a big garbage bag just filled with gifts, and my cousins and I would pass it all out, and it was like you would just see your pile of gifts. I don't remember what was in any of them, but again, it was just like seeing the stack, and that was just, I would look forward to Grandma coming.
But don't you think you also get to an age where you realize that
what it's about?
Well, it's not about the kids opening the gifts. The grandparents and they feel so good giving them the gifts.
They do.
And so a couple years ago, I was like, you know what? The joy that it brought them, fine. You know.
My Aunt Edna, she used to.
Oh, Aunt Edna.
I know, God bless her soul. She used to give us money, and she would wrap it in Kleenex and send it to us. And I remember when I became a reporter, we talked about how you're not supposed to put money in the mail like that.
The larger issue isn't the mailing.
Kleenex?
Why is she wrapping it in Kleenex?
I don't know. It's just what she did.
I feel like there's a bigger risk of it getting thrown out that way.
Why not an envelope? Like
a tissue? Like a
Kleenex. I didn't say tissue.
Kansas. That's in Kansas.
I don't even remember what the point of the story was. But you can go to, was it parents.com? Wait, scroll back. Parents.com on today.
Yes.
There you go.
For more of our expert tips on parental guidance.
Wrapping cash and Kleenex, all the things. Are we out of time already?
Yeah.
That goes fast.
How'd I do?
Can't wait to get Al back.
You're doing great. All right, coming up, Al's Backyard Chat with a living legend, Oprah. Welcome. Thanks for that, Jill. Now, if you're interested, Frida's Black Friday sales are live now with some products up to 30% off.
I mean, they were lifesavers for me back in the day.
I used it all the time.
You both.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. My twins are 12 now, so that means a decade ago.
I wish you could still use it. It's like, blow your nose. No, sorry.
Waking it up. It gives them relief.
There's a filter.
Yeah, it works. All right, coming up in today's food, leftovers for breakfast. A delicious recipe filled with leftovers. So we are going to use up some of that turkey today. Food entrepreneur and author Rachel Mansfield is known for sharing her easy, better-for-you cooking demos on social media. Well, she's going to show us how to make a turkey breakfast frittata. Yum. Rachel, take it away.
I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. Today, we are going to make what I like to think is the ultimate post-Thanksgiving breakfast. We are doing a Thanksgiving leftover frittata, and it is broil the top of the frittata for like, I don't know, probably 25, 30 seconds.